We're here at the end of another busy week of Pettit Senior hurling action, and we're going to pick the Glen Fuels Player of the Week. The first game was the Rapparees and the Shelmaliers here on Friday night. Ed, who stood out for you in that game?
Yeah, well, you had the likes of Tommy Foley, Ben Edwards, Kevin Foley. There was a lot of good performers. Joe Kelly got 1-3, and it was a fantastic game of hurling.
And then we had two games in Ross yesterday evening. That started off with St Martin's and Aldgate Glenbrine. Who would you be picking out from that one?
Yeah, I think Philip Dempsey, cornerback, Joe Coleman was exceptional, and Jack O'Connor was just outstanding altogether. Every ball he went to, he caught it,
And the second game then we saw Ferns against Rathnewer. Plenty of standout performers there as well.
There was plenty of standout performers, yeah, Paul Morris, Johnny Dwyer has been very good. Young Corey Dunbar scored 2-6. And the Redmond brothers from Rathnewer, what a performance by the two of them. Jack scored 7 points from play and Michael scored 1-4. I think it was fantastic display by the two of them on a losing team.
And the two games in Belfield yesterday, the first game, the Harriers nearly had it and they didn't quite manage to get over the line, but very impressive for them. I thought obviously Lee Chin was quite good, Luke Murphy was quite good, and then on the Gorey side I was very impressed with Cathal Stokes, a young man, Ed, that looks to have a bright future ahead of him. Yeah,
he's a big, tall, fine hurler, playing wing back, and sure, Gorey are going to be thereabouts too, Peter,
And Clabon and Crossabeg, the two Whitties continue to do it, Bob and Paddy. Particularly Bob was so accurate with the frees, and Paddy, but the two of them are very impressive again last night.
Yeah, the two Whitty brothers are quite capable of putting up big scores, and Clabon are blessed to have forwards like him, like the two of them, and Harry Keogh and the likes and Conal Flood.
And finally we have, we've just seen here in Chadwick's Wexford Park, St Anne's and Glenbarntown play out a very good game as well. Some very good performances on both sides.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. A very good game. Rowan White, John Lacey. I thought John Lacey was the man that got Glen back into the game, and Mark Furlong was outstanding for St Anne's.
So it's time to make a decision then, Ed. And who are you going to pick for this week's Player of the Week?
Yeah, well, this is definitely the hardest decision we've ever had to make. We made a short list of about 15, Peter, I'd say, but to pick the best player of the weekend, I'm going to pick it from the best match of the weekend. And I think, the way the Rapparees set up and sweeper system and the likes, I think Tommy Foley is pivotal to that set up, and I thought he was outstanding Friday night in what was the best game of the weekend. So I'm going to nominate Tommy Foley.
So Tommy Foley is this week's Glen Fuels Player of the Week. Congratulations, Tommy. Well deserved.